I wonder what the day will bring. Let's go out and see.
Hey Asa, did you hear someone robbed the museum early today? The officials are blocking the museum off until they figure out who robbed the place. Can't wait till we can visit the museum again. You should go over there and see what's going on. Press the X button next to the citizens to begin a dialogue. Ask questions about things, or accuse someone if you find who did it. See you soon.
We pass our neighbor who tells us about a robbery at the museum, so we head over there. We see a meeting of people talking about census of the village and getting information taken and logged at the government building.
Good day, everyone. Did you get your census taken for this year? Come get your census taken so the village officials can keep track of who lives where and what our needs are for each area. And how else will we know who our neighbors are? Come get it done in Office 5.
We head over to the museum that is blocked by officers.
Sorry, we can't let you in at this time. Official matters are being conducted. Move along.
We see they are wearing red, and get an idea to dress up as they are. So they think we are one of them. But where can we get a red uniform from? The Taylor Building. We approach and it's locked, but on the keypad evidence in which we inspect are smudge marks. These smudge marks are over the numbers 2, 3, 4, 7. So we put that code in and we unlock the door. And inside we see an equipment item. We go into our inventory and see the red robe, which we put on and go over to the museum. And we can gain access now. We see several people and a scientist.
Hey, officer, are you briefed? Someone robbed the museum and took the ancient titanium sword. The security guard Faraday was injured. They sent him to the hospital. Man, I wonder what they wanted with the sword.
We head over to the scientist who tells us about a robbery with melted bars. There are also clues. Hydrochloric acid residue. We can ask questions or accuse people. We talk to the scientist and we ask the scientist about the evidence hydrochloric acid. After talking or looking at evidences and clues, the evidence name will go into our codex, so we can ask characters about them later. Here hydrochloric acid is added.
Yes, this hydrochloric acid is an acid that only a few people can get their hands on. It's highly regulated by the village for its corrosive properties. It appears that someone melted the bars using it. Strange that it would be used for melting the bars.
We go over to the museum curator and ask about the museum and robbery. She lets us know who got hurt and where he is. Faraday at the hospital.
It appears that someone robbed the museum. Yes, items are missing and the security guard Mr. Faraday was injured and sent to the hospital. The titanium sword was taken. I never thought this would happen.
So we go over to the hospital, and look at log and go to the room with the security guard name who was injured at the museum. He is hurt and offers nothing at the moment. So we talk to the doctor at the front desk and ask about the security guard by name. Mr. Faraday.
Oh yes, that's the security guard that worked over at the museum. Patient in room 3. He was injured and hit with a poison. We call it blood rot. Usually, you would have to go over to the library and look up in the medicine books the properties of blood rot and the medicine recipe. Then you would look up the ingredients and their locations and then go out the village into danger and look for the ingredients. But luckily, I know all about his condition and the medicine he needs to get better. He will not get better without ion medicine. The ingredients are charcoal and bee honey which is found in the desert and mint, and aloe which is found in the forest. Collect these ingredients, craft them together and you will get the ion medicine. Give it to him and he can recover. Be safe.
The doctor tells us his ailment, what medicine we need, how to craft the medicine and where the ingredients are located. So we go to craft the medicine. We head over to the city gates and hear some audio from a man.
Before you travel to the wildlands outside of the village, take this technique. The wildlands are dangerous with aggressive animals and weather that will harm you. Also, there are obstacles that block your path like bushes and rocks and razor grass. This technique will remove plant bushes in your way. It's behind me. Safe travels.
We then get a special spin attack that can destroy enemies and cut away plant obstacles in our way. We go into a demo wildlands and pick up the ingredients. Bee honey, charcoal, and we see a bush in our way. So we equip the spin attack and cut the bush down. Then we see an enemy who attack us. We fight him using our unique 4-zone combat system of blocks and attacks. We defend and we attack and defeat the enemy. Pick up the remaining medicine ingredients, mint, and aloe. And then head back to the hospital to give Mr. Faraday the medicine. We craft the 4 ingredients and give it to him, and he gives us clues to solve the museum robbery.
Thank you for giving me that medicine. I can feel its power flowing through my body and healing me. I'm Faraday, I work over at the museum as the security guard. We were robbed earlier. And someone hit me. There were only a few people in attendance because it was so early. I know Sia and Michael were there for sure. We keep a log of everybody who comes in. It was brash of them to rob the place while people were inside. Can you help to solve who robbed the museum?
A museum log is taken of everybody who enters the building. So we know the robber's name is in the book. We head over to the factory because another clue, hydrochloric acid. You wonder where it comes from. So you head to the laboratory.
Yes, this hydrochloric acid is an acid that only a few people can get their hands on. It's highly regulated by the village for its corrosive properties. Therefore, everybody who has access to it must show identification. The log of this information is kept in room 4, I believe.
There you ask about the acid and they give clues. That only a few can get their hands on it and its distribution is logged in an office. So you head to the log and find the list with hydrochloric acid and you notice that Michael's name is on the list. And Michael's name was on the museum list also. Now you remember that the government was taking census of the villagers' information and head over to the government building. Inside you read the log and discover that a room contain all officials' village worker addresses, and you look into it and discover Michael's name again with his address.
I'm so sorry I stole the titanium sword. I thought I could sell it for money and get rich. Turns out I can't sell it because everybody would know it's me. But I'm caught now. I hid it in my bank vault. The vault is 2 and the code is 2468. I'm going to turn myself into the authorities.
So head to his house and accuse him of the robbery. In which he comes clean and tells you where he hid the stolen artifact, and the code to his bank vault. You retrieve the artifact and give it to the curator of the museum and inform them it was Michael, who they will apprehend.
Oh my, the titanium sword. I was scared we would never see this artifact again. Who robbed the museum? Where was it? How did you get it? Oh, I'm so happy. We will send officials over and apprehend the culprit right away. Thank you.
In this demo showcase of the game named The Organic Mechanic, we show some logical problem solving, combat, crafting, disguises and equipment uses. This demo is not polished, and we at Ashes of a Star Studios are looking for funding to build a small team of various professional video game creators to help polish the world and user interfaces and mission quests, to bring an engaging online multiplayer actions adventure game to gamers. I would like to thank you for your time and attention, and have wonderful game sessions playing the games you enjoy. Good day.